Alright, let's go on and get into the game. Make it to where we are truly at a form of mind fuckery for ourselves. And say some bullshit like we're gonna keep them out of the end zone for a indefinite amount of time. It's not like I'm gonna be eating my foot at the very end. Nah, not at all. That's not gonna happen.
From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The fuck was that?
As we'll see Marcus Mariota and the San Francisco 49ers versus Aaron Rodgers and the Seattle Seahawks.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014.
I love it.
You get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Seattle Seahawks.
Yes, it
and the
was
San
a
Francisco
crazy fucking
49ers.
opening weekend.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin
Who's
alongside
kicking?
Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look
Receiving?
at these 49ers
Because
as they
if I
interplay here.
receive,
They come
I'll
off a
be
good win on the
fucking.
road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it
One.
when both teams come in off the wins. Great mindsets,
We got 'em.
and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Donovan Peoples-Jones now from the end zone.
Holy shit. Oh my god, that was.
Good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Alright.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by Marcus Mariota, former second overall pick back in 2015, now in his 8th season in the league.
You feel like
Oregon
you're
is the Heisman
glass.
Trophy winner. We thought that this guy was headed towards superstardom, and while he didn't quite reach those heights, he did have some flashes along the way. And right now, his athleticism continues to keep him in the league. Still has a good arm, mobile, a great guy to have in the locker room. He can win if given an opportunity.
Damn.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down
We
run.
got
He
him.
gets maybe 3.
Maybe our
The numbers
defense
for him from
is
a week
actually
ago.
much more better.
15 carries, 84 yards.
As a good start to the season, they got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started.
Damn it.
Expect that to get too
A little bit too far to the
season moves on.
goddamn
That one a first down pickup of 8.
left.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that...
He's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
Well, that's a pretty
We
darn
are
good start to this
getting
season, huh?
this.
A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
He hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That was literally.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Mariota to throw it. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
We're getting the ball. We're getting the ball. This is
A
quite
gain
the
of 4, not enough. And it
I
looks like
can't
punt
be
time on their
celebrating.
opening drive as it's fourth
the
down.
beginning of the
On
fucking
fourth
game.
down, J.K. Scott
That's
ready
what
to put
I
it away.
did last
Back
time,
deep, Patrick
and we
Peterson.
almost.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
We were almost
A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football first and
He almost
10.
died.
So out comes this offense to take over for
He
the
almost
first time.
died
Bringing him out
last
is
time.
the future Hall of Famer, now in his 18th NFL season, Aaron Rodgers.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
Now the Georgia
Fuck.
Southern man.
Should
This
have
is
gone
Jared
in.
McKinnon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run once more with McKinnon. He'll be upended at the 28-yard line.
All right, let's do
just a
slants.
3-yard gain there.
Let's
This
do dagger.
defense for the Niners,
Dagger,
terrific
dagger.
last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Let's go and go for it. We probably shouldn't, but let's go and we go for it.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got Lewis. And
Face
he'll be
mask.
taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Face mask. Defense. We're keeping it.
So it was already a
We're
gain on the
accepting it.
completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards.
Holding on the
play,
offense.
2nd down.
Of course.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a
toss
pretty
it.
good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms
Let's toss it
extended
this once.
and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers.
Got him.
And that'll be taken in downfield by Green.
Woohoo!
And he's going to be out
First
of bounds,
down.
but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the
I
catch
believe
and
that
run.
this is going to
Timing was
be a
absolutely true as he
passing
caught it working across the field.
duel
Plenty of space
between
for him
the
to
two.
roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for
quarterbacks,
defenders who may
even
crop
though
up
I
out
have
of nowhere.
no fucking
That turned
clue
into
what
a big play.
actually talking
Able
about.
to fight for
There's
about 4
no
yards there
idea.
to the 13.
I have
Following
no.
the pickup of 4,
No.
here's 2nd and 6. They run straight ahead with Snell. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon.
Woohoo!
And he's able to pick up the first
Let's
before
have,
he's brought down
McKinnon
inside the 5 at the 4.
Get the touchdown.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets
That's
up
about fuck
2nd
all.
and goal. Snell. Will score.
He's in!
Touchdown,
He's
Snell.
in! And he
Both sides of the
got
football
that
contributing here
home
early. Their
run.
defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
and bow, accurate, my dude.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Let's do right side once again. Let's do sky high. Grab. Damn.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I only got this 1 yard. We are
division games have a little
down
extra
pat
to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Oh my. Oh, I had this. Oh, so much. I was so there.
At the 44. Mariota on first down. That is caught by Thielen.
Right at the edge. Right at the 1 yard.
I can still hear it reverberate through this thick skull of mine. Crossing routes versus man-to-man coverage, it's a bad matchup for the defense. Those tend to work very well as they run away from a defender.
And he is not going to get through here on trying to run. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And
damn it!
Across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Jonathan Taylor, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Niners are an extra point away
that was
from drawing
a
level.
missed interception
Elliott
by my part.
PAT.
A missed interception from my part. And that should have been an interception all the way. All the way. Should have been an interception. Left.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the end zone, this is Mickens.
Damn it.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And the offense coming back out here, plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring
come
a
the fuck
touchdown,
on.
Charles,
We had that
timeout.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 123 yards.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's
heading to the
leading rushers in the
fucking
league.
locker.
I think that they continue
That's
to
a
feed
bad
into football
sign.
and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
Incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
That was pretty obvious. He didn't let him catch it.
Agreed, and what's hard is you make that long run downfield to try and cover it, but you got to locate the football as well.
What? Didn't allow him to
Now
catch
it's
it.
first
What the
and
fuck
10 after a
do you mean?
costly
I
penalty
allowed
there
this
on
man to
4th down.
fucking catch it like there was no other forms of catching. But I was just a little bit too close.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. These two teams all tied after 1.
Alright, let's figure this shit out.
2nd and 11 at the 41. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
I hate it. I hate this.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, ended up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Wagner.
They go play action. Mariota. And he's going to take
Fuck
it.
you!
Touchdown, San Francisco. Marcus Mariota. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have taken the lead.
I hate it. 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 I hate it.
So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. It'll be a touchback. The ball brought out to the 25 as Mickens will not return it. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
From the 29, Rodgers caught by Cobb. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now Rodgers.
Oh my God!
Get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. That's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on. That should have defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
A first down throw for Mariota. This one caught by his tight end Andrews. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That 2nd down play nets a -4. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing 3rd down. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back in the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly
triangle
right
circle.
In fact, you got
Maybe
to watch them a little bit because in coverage,
triangle circle.
They may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Got him.
And they're able to work this across
Let's go.
midfield to the 48.
Hurry up. We do it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. That's complete, and once again, it's
we got him.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Here again is McKinnon. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's it.
Touchdown! Juwan Johnson from 19 yards away. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Fucking button. That. A very long time. That was like the only time when misplacing the fucking button actually works.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. That time a 6-play drive. And
complete no sense in my mind why that actually worked.
The kick unit
Got
for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Peoples-Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Football.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
Woo!
Not easily done.
He almost had it.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be brought at the 30 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half.
I'm literally out of the fucking belling it.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Mariota now. The toss here completed. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That would have been a fucking good ass fucking beat if that even fucking capped off.
To throw again on second down. Mariota. They're going right back to Pittman.
Damn it.
6 yards to pick
First
up,
down
and that's
again.
a first down. Mariota. To the right side, complete to Taylor.
Damn it!
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field, having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Damn it!
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Come on now, let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen. It's time.
To the air again, Mariota. Now the ball comes loose. Brought it 49er, able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately,
that could have been
had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Second and short now following the fumble. Now Mariota.
What the? Oh, what the fuck?
The Niners
that was so
game in
fucking.
Now they've got another first down.
And this has been a nice answer.
It did not switch me to the right fucking guy.
To the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Throwing on first down, but this one ends up to be incomplete.
They've been targeting quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. He connected on his first, this from 41. The kick by Elliott is good, and they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you eastward to our
They're up by
Standing
6.
by
We're
with
down
the
by
Esports
6.
Halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get back to you and
Everything
Charles
that
in
they're
a
doing.
bit, but first it's time for a trip
Better.
around the NFL following an eventful
We
opening
should have got
weekend.
enough.
Let's see what's happening in week 2. We'll start our tour out in the city
But
of
it
Angels,
doesn't
Los Angeles.
really matter.
And that one's going to halftime with the Falcons out in front. Ezekiel
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it.
Doesn't
for the
really
start of
fucking
quarter
matter.
3.
We're
The Seahawks
fucking
trailing, but they will have possession first
But we're
here
not
as we
that
resume
fucking
action
ass.
in the third quarter. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well.
That was great.
His game
It would have been
planning is always on
fucking
point. And now
he
he's getting
didn't
the ball to
go
start the
through
second
all of it.
half.
That
How
was
about
fucking
the offense
great.
that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Second down, McKinnon. And
Damn it.
tough going there as he'll only get it up to about
all right.
the
We're
31.
gonna do.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look,
Yeah.
this is the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays. But still the essence of the running game.
He should have had
Some
it.
applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
We're gonna.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. That's complete to Cobb. And he'll be tackled on the chalk of the 45. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Toss play to McKinnon. We'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
He just needs to be a little bit faster. He would have been gone. What am I talking about? I barely know this game.
We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And quickly they get to the line. Trying to run for it with Snell. It's a solid football.
He got it.
He
is getting it. He's great.
10 yards
I should have number 24 as the starter.
I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers.
Just a little bit early.
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps.
I'm going to go on and always take the...
Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
Damn it!
This is knocked away.
Should have done with square.
The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert.
Too focused on
the
one guy.
49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
Got him.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own.
Let me go and take a look at that fucking replay of fucking bullshit. The quarterback should have been gone. But he was fucking tripped up. Ah! Damn it. We need about 7.
It also brings up 4th down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Let's see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 18 yards the gain for number 18. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shifts by him, and the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
Fuck me.
That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 46 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So much bullshit is happening because of me and myself. All because of me, myself, and I.
It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. It's Cobb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Rodgers now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far in the second half. First time they've looked his way in this game, he comes through picking up the first.
Done. Maybe it is.
Rodgers again now. And that is incomplete.
give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And the reception made by Green.
He got it!
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. And the 49ers are going to have
My
the
fault.
football here at their own
18-yard
line. Yes,
My
folks,
fault, my
that is
reason,
his
my
third
shit, my
interception, and I'm
bitch,
gonna
my
use one of the most
cunt, my
overused phrases
dick,
in
my
football.
prick,
He's
my
a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way
my
that you
reason
called for the shot
being
there. That's
dead right
perfect,
now
though,
is
because
right now.
there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Play action now, Mariota. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. He's going to keep this again. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
There. Where is the fucking angle for a goddamn big ass hit? Because that is what I fucking need right now.
Mariota on the keeper. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down. Here's the option going left on second down. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose.
Me! How the fuck?
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback. Excellent job and excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments.
Alright, I need to go on to be a fucking quarterback.
Series to series, and on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
It's not like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Rodgers. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a full pick
Why
of
the
the
fuck
ball
not?
game.
Let's go on.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Oi, 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 oi.
Forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Oi, oi,
I think it's safe
oi.
to say that he's made some
Where the fuck
questionable
are you
decisions
going?
out
Oi.
there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
What?
The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already.
Come the fuck on. He caught it right here. And then, where did it go? How did it fucking pop out when there's nothing? The fucking ground. Fuck you, you prick.
Being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. Throwing, Mariota. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Donovan Peoples-Jones. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Why am I such a prick in the head?
Of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs.
It's not.
I think they're going to at least take
not
a look
even
at this.
needed.
They're taking a peek at
It's
whether or
not-
not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Mariota will look to throw. And this one's
Fuck
caught.
you.
And
You
the
can go and
4th
suck
quarter
my
lead
dick.
goes by a couple more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Why?
The Seattle
Why
now ready
is
to march
this
out of the
shit
field.
being
Where
so
we stand
mean
right
to
now, the
me?
4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days. And his pass is intercepted for the...
I want to fucking quit and start over fucking again. But if I do, I will be fucking shitting myself all over again.
4th time today. Tariq Woolen picks it. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears
I just
right
think
now,
that this
it's
fucking
just not
prick
completely
was
calculated
Seattle
correctly. 7
Seahawks
picks between
at
last
the
week and
fucking
this week.
beginning of the
And I always say
goddamn
the most important part of a play
shit
is
before
those 6
I
inches
even
between
do the
ears.
fucking draft.
But right
That
now,
is
it's
so
all those interceptions
fucking
that are going on. So
saddening.
whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
I don't give two shits about
I think
this.
it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well.
I don't want this fucking prick. fucking running down my goddamn throat like a goddamn cocksucker.
These first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Offense, the delay of game of the offense.
Push the offense backwards a bit.
You can go and suck my prick.
Second down, another run with Taylor. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of
There's
this,
no
but
reason
they'll
for me
stop it
to
with
call
4
timeout,
seconds to
but
go
I'll
in the
just
game.
use up all of the timeouts I have.
Extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And they do get him down, but not before
I'm
he's able
dead.
to slip
I'm
it
dead.
inside the 5-yard line. So the victory here for San Francisco.
We were
That
up
was their
in the
defense that really
fucking
made the statement
beginning.
after the break. They
Everything
pitched
fucking
the
changed
second-half
when
shutout.
the
Yeah, think
49ers
about it. The team that just
attacked.
got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and
bullshit
no points were allowed.
of
That's
my
a great
own
way to close them out.
amusement of
So for
being
San Francisco,
game
it's a win
banged
here,
by
their
the
home opener, as
49ers
they
like it
move
was
to 2-0.
Tuesday in the
And they'll hit the road
afternoon.
next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll fall to 1-1, and they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
So last week was a fluke. Last week was a fluke, wasn't it? It was a fluke, wasn't it? Wasn't it? It was just a big, giant fuck face in my goddamn face that didn't even want to try and be a bitch. Why the fuck are you getting any type of fucking skill points? You don't deserve any type of skill points. The only thing that you deserve is ass. Get your fucking ass ripped apart by someone big and black. Ah, the bull. Yes. Alright then. This shit fucked me over too many fucking times. And I am fine with it. I had to fucking die some point in the next fucking form of directions. This will go on and say, hey, you said that you would go on and dominate. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Can you prove it? Here it is. I'm gonna go on and dominate. Fuck you. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna go on fuck your mama. And oh well. Thank you for watching. This was some bullshit and a half. I was so hoping to go on and win against the fucking 49ers. My overall is 2 fucking overall below, but they are more balanced than ours because I focus on the defense more than the offense when I should have focused on the defense and then offense, defense and then offense, defense and then offense, defense and then offense, and focus on the actual old fucking line so that I can get all the old fucking linemen that I fucking need and get that shit done and do that for the fucking and do that shit for the fucking defensive linemen. Then have the actual secondary be formed around the defensive linebacker, defensive lineman, and have the defense be formed by the secondary and the defensive line, and then have it be the middle part of the defense be the weakest. Because literally, if you have the weakest linebackers, but really good secondary and really good defensive line, you have a really good defense. Because the pressure from the pocket imploding, then the incredible secondary coverage would create that middle ground that would be needed for maybe the next year to go on and grab some good middle and outside linebackers. And then have the quarterback be the one thing that you get the best, and then have the O-line be the absolute best. You take those, and then you get just regular old running backs. Then you get the 70-something wide receivers. If you go on and do that way, I think I'll go on and try that with a different team. I could see myself doing that with a different team. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll go on and advance to the different one. I think I'm going to do alright, where are we in the whole thing? We're 19. Alright, let's go and take a look at what the mock draft is saying that we're going to go on and take. Bryce Young. Do I have a fucking injury? Most likely not, but call out me. Alright then. Thank you for watching. Take care. See you later. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm a prick and it's just not even fucking cool.